Hello and happy Thursday, everybody. Say hey when you're on. Let me know you're here. There I am. I just found me. So, I have a couple of Valentine's things to work on. Ooh, I forgot some foil. Hold on a second. I wanted to try something with this kiss, but we'll see if it works. I am working on 2 Valentine kits today. The first one I showed you a picture of, but I'm going to do it in front of you guys so you kind of have a tutorial, is the bear on this block piece of wood. I think it's 5.5 by 5.5. I don't know exactly. Yep, 5.5 by 5.5. And the second one is going to be this Hugs and Kisses. And this one is 4.5 by 8.5. I already base painted everything. And I painted this chalk white. This is honey brown by Deco Art. And then I used crimson for all of the reds, chalk paint. And then I used Think Pink for the little piggy, and just any gray that you have, and then white for the little piece of paper. This is going to be a kit, and I'm also going to be selling the SVG file on Etsy. So if anybody's interested, I will be putting that up in the next day or so. So let's start off with, what are we going to start off with? With this white piece of wood, because I want to stencil. Hi, Tracy. Let's sand this a little bit. Uh-oh, there's black on this sandpaper. Not good. Just sand that a little bit. I'm going to use my tack cloth to try to clean it up a little bit. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to use this heart stencil that I cut out. I'm going to try to, it's not the right size for the board, but I'm going to just try to, it looks like if I go from the bottom, maybe not. Should I go to the top? I'm going to do pink hearts on this. Hi, Georgie. So I'm just going to stencil hearts on this white background that the hearts get. I did not do this on the picture that I showed you guys, but I thought it would be cute. Some of you ordered the kit from last time, and the stencil was included in it. So I'm just getting this makeup sponge. And I think I am just going to go from the very bottom. It might be a little off, but I don't think you'll be able to tell. So I'm just going to get some pink on here. Really easy way to put some texture on a piece of wood that you're working on. Hello, Corinne. I just got home from work, and I wasn't sure if I was gonna, when I advertised that I was gonna be on, I'm like, okay, it's gonna cut it close. I've had a long day at work. I get home usually about 5:30. So my husband set up my ring light for me. And I wanted to do this because I didn't go on last Saturday on my page, and I keep coming up with these different little kits, and I'm like, I need to go on and show people. All right, there we go. And you got hearts. Super cute. Okay. For this red piece, I think we're just going to sand it to have a different type of texture on here. Make it a mess. All right. Let me get my tap cloth and wipe down. Now I made a mess of my mat, but that's okay. Just get most of the red off. Okay. So put this aside and let's start working on these guys. So I painted out gray. I'm gonna paint it with silver, metallic silver from Deco Art, shimmering silver. And usually it just needs one coat. You don't need a whole bunch of, whenever I use the metallics, it doesn't need a whole bunch, which is nice. So I'm just going to put a coat. And what I wanted to do, so I'm going to show you guys kind of two ways that you could make this kiss. And you guys can decide how you want to make it. Because then this way you wouldn't have to do it. But I'll show you two ways that I thought would be kind of cute. Okay. So we're going to let this dry. And then go on to shading on our bear and pig. Okay. So I'm going to get the honey brown. Do I think the sponge is better than a stencil brush? Is the sponge dense enough? I think it's dense, Judy. The stencil brush, you really have to pounce on it, right? When you use a stencil brush. But with this, you just kind of, I don't know. It's just easy to put on, I think. You might think differently. I don't know. I haven't used a stencil brush in a really long time. When I have stenciled stuff, I just know that you have to have a circular motion. You have to, I don't know. And this just gets the right amount of paint on it. Not much you have to do. So hopefully that answered your question. Okay. So I'm going to load my brush with honey brown, and then I'm going to just get the end of the brush and put some burnt umber on the brush. We just want to give this some color. I think I put too much paint out on my palette, but well. And then I also want to put some color underneath his nose. I'm totally loving this Glowforge, you guys. I like it. Like I said before, I don't know if you've heard me say, I'm not a big fan of really thin stuff, but I just love how you can just get a piece of wood and add these pieces to it, and it makes a larger piece than the really thin pieces, if that makes any sense. Just remember, if you do order a kit, to give it one coat and then sand your piece, because it will lift the grain of the wood and it'll be harder for you to shade and highlight and stuff like that. So it's always better to sand, give it a sand. And these will have scored lines on it. The only thing I didn't score on here, which I should have done first, but gosh darn it, I did that on my last one too. I wanted to, it doesn't have a score line for this tummy that I'm going to add. So I just did that to it. And then give the ears some color. And the top of his head. All right. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Michelle. So I don't know. Have you tried the ball one that I use? It's all wet now. I put it in my water, but have you tried this one, or have you tried those little triangle sponges? Because this one works really good. It doesn't. I just pounce on it. I don't use any water. I just go directly from the paint, pounce on my palette, and then put it on. So I don't know how exactly you're using it, but that's kind of how I do it. Okay, let's get some pink. Think pink, and I need a darker pink. Let's see if I can find something that'll work. I don't know, is this gonna work? Well, fuchsia, it might work. We'll see. Oh, did this move? It moved. Sorry. Gosh darn it. Did it move? All right. Let me do. There we go. Sorry about that. Ugh. Okay. Sorry about that. Technical difficulty. Okay. Are we good? I think we're okay. Okay. Where was I? Did you understand that I said I used fuchsia for the pink? I'm going to go around his snout and put color. All right. I hope we're good. I think I didn't turn off my notifications, so I got a notification and it does weird things when that happens. Okay. Judy, I don't know if you heard me about, did you hear me about the makeup sponge? Amy gave me one of her nicer makeup sponges, so I don't know if that makes a difference. This will have score lines all over on the pig, on the kit. And I'm going to go around his little eyes here to give it color. Oh, yeah, so I said I don't use the triangle one. I use these nicer sponges that I have. I don't know if it showed it on there. It's in the water, so it's gonna, I don't know if it's gonna leak, but it's one of these nicer sponges, and I use dry, I use it dry. I don't put water on it. Sometimes you could like put water in it and just wring it out if you want, but then I just pounce on it on my palette, and they work great, so I don't know. I don't know if those triangle ones, I think I used the triangles once years ago, but I have not used it since. Okay. Just like that. Okay, does this need another coat? It might need another coat. Let me just do another really light coat and then get some black paint so I can shade around the kiss. And then grab some black. And we're going to shade it and let it sit because I want to show you how I did it like this, but then I want to show you, I want to see what it looks like with foil. I thought it'd be kind of fun to test it out with foil. I'm off camera. Sorry about that, guys. I tend to just go, and then I don't pay attention to where I am. So I'm just shading it all around. You could pick up a little bit more black if you want. If you just want it a little bit deeper. But I think that's good. Okay. All right. I think with this snout, I'm going to water down some of that fuchsia pink. I'm just going to water it down a little bit. And then just add a different color inside. I don't want complete base paint, so I'm just going to water it down. All right, just like that. Okay, for this red, yeah, maybe that's why these are a little bit firmer. I just saw that you said they're too soft. These are, it's a little firmer, so it's not going to be wiggly. It's pretty, like, I think what you mean by dense is probably what it's doing. So let me get my crimson, and I'm going to get some antique maroon. Antique maroon. Of course, I can't find my antique maroon up here. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. And I'm just going to shade, and you don't have to do this. I just can't leave well enough alone sometimes, so. Shoot, I forgot I was going to do another thing, but maybe I can't do it anymore. So I'm just going to shade in certain places here. Oh my gosh, I went to Dollar Tree the other day and they've got tons of Valentine stuff. They also have St. Patrick's Day, and they have a little bit of Easter even. Crazy. I forgot to look. When is Easter fall? Do you guys know when Easter falls this year? I don't know when it falls. So I'm just going to put some color at the edge of these. Just, oh, I didn't want to do that. Okay. I don't know if the glasses need it, but let's try it. Yeah, it'll give it some color. All right. March 31st. You did, Crystal. Wow, it's going to be earlier, huh? I like when it's in April. I feel like it gives us time to get a little bit more prepared, but oh well. This is what I wanted to do in here that I should have done before I started shading everything, was I wanted to add circles to this little piggy. Let me see if I could do it without making a mess. I don't know if it's gonna look like chicken pox, but let's try it. And I'm gonna do it with, I wet my sponge brush now that we're talking about sponge brushes. And I'm gonna use just a dry brush. See if it works. I just want it to be really light, and then I might have to shade after. And this makes it a little easier when I'm going around the snout, not to get the snout part. I just thought it'd give the little piggy some texture. Yeah, that'll work. to use my table to clean off stuff too. All right. All right, just added dots on here on the piggy. Let's see, now I gotta, I don't think I need it. Well, let me shade a little bit, I think. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of fuchsia and pink, kind of combined so it's not so, there we go. Work it there, work it there. All right, oh, I should have put color here anyway. All right, he's cute, cute, cute. Then what I want to do is, let me get some blue. Let me find a really light blue. Oh, maybe this will work. I have Lake from Delta, and the kisses are scored as well. Keep moving out of the area, sorry. And I'm going to get a really small 10-aught brush, and I'm going to water the blue as well, because I don't want it, I just want to be able to finish it kind of quickly and make it look really light. There's something on this brush. I love that the metallic, I don't know if you guys notice, metallic dries really fast. All right, so the letters are scored, so you're just kind of coloring by numbers, coloring within the lines. Grab a little bit of the watery blue. All right. And it looks totally like the candy. It's crazy, this blue. And then do all of the letters. I'm trying to go fast here. And as you move the piece, I can see some spots that I missed, so just move it around. It also has this and I painted that black, sanded it, and then gave it another coat. That's for the hugs and kisses. I'm finding where I didn't get in the lines. I went under the line, so I'm trying to fill that up a little bit. All right, Super cute. Okay. And then on these guys, I just want to get my stylus and add some dots on it, which is what I did initially. There it is. So I'm going to use the smaller side and then dip, dot, dip, dot. I'm dipping each time because I want the same size circle. And on the eye, on the N, and I just put 2 dots on the E, and then I put 3 dots on this side just to make it look kind of cute. I'll put dots here too, 3 of them. Okay, and then I'm going to get the B and put 3 dots here. And put 2 dots here. And then 2 dots here. I was trying to stick to the right-hand side a little bit. All right, so set that aside. Let's go ahead and paint the bear's nose with burnt umber. I love putting burnt umber noses on bears because then I can shade it in black and darken it up a little bit. But you could also paint him in black with a black nose as well. Dipped my finger in the blue. Yeah, no. I thought he'd be kind of cute and different with polka dots. Hi, Pat. I feel like I get more people watching than on Saturdays. Are you guys all busy on Saturdays usually? Should try to go on the weeknights more often. But like I said, I just ran home and I wanted to go on last night, but then it would have been really late. Okay. Then let's get black paint and we're going to put his eyes on, all of their eyes. Okay. And again, this is already scored on there, so you just have to follow the lines. You don't have to trace anything on there. Oh, I was going to show you the bear, the 1-inch bear that I painted. I'm not done with him yet. Let's see. This is much faster to cut than this because I have to cut each one by one. Well, this is cut one by one, but I don't have to cut it. So that's the difference. But I love doing both. And then add both eyes on there. All right. Then we'll put the eyes on the Mr. Piggy and his little nostrils. I really don't like working with scored lines, you guys. And I don't like when you kind of paint over the scored line. I mean, you can't see it sometimes, but at a certain angle, you kind of could. But we're going to get through this because the scored lines are on there. And I do that for you guys so that we don't have to trace on the pattern or any of that. Did any of you guys watch the Golden Globe Awards the other night? Half of the movies I never even heard of, or shows. There's just so much out there to watch that it's hard to keep track of it all. This guy. All right. I think we're good. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all of the highlighting with white. And I'm going to grab a brush. I'm going to use one of my white brushes. Now I have to find another one. We'll do this one. Getting a lot more scruffy brushes lately. And I'm just going to dry brush areas so that he's a little bit more highlighted. And then we'll add his little cheeks right now. Why did I know that was going to happen? Gosh darn it. Should have waited, huh? I always do this. Okay, let's wait a little bit. I'm going to have to clean that up a little bit. Okay, let's wait a little bit. Let's go on to this because I wanted to show you guys what this would look like. Oh, let's shade this a little bit with a little bit of blue, very lightly. I'm gonna maybe add a little bit of white to my brush even. I just want it very light. Just to add a little bit of color onto the little piece of paper. All right, just a little bit. So what I want to try with the paper, see what it looks like. This is my first attempt at it. It might be too big, but let me cut a little piece around here. And I have extra, so if I mess up, I can start over. Because I don't know if I want to keep it. Let's see if this will work. Cute. What do you guys like better? The painted version or the foil version? Oh, I kind of went beyond that. So it's going to be something like this. I wonder if I should wrinkle it more. Yes, Tracy, that's the one Joe Coy was on. Okay, so my daughter likes that comedian. I'm not the biggest fan, but he's okay, but nobody liked him. It was so sad. What do you guys think? It kind of looks cute, huh? I kind of like it. I kind of like it. What do you guys think? I thought it would have been cute for him to have glasses too. Oh, he's so cute. I should have put glasses on him. I don't think I have an extra pair. Or I would have totally done it. Do you think he's funny, Tracy? Did you think he was funny on Sunday? You like it painted better, Corinne? I didn't think he was funny, but what really got me was there were times that he was funny and nobody laughed. I was like, okay, come on, guys, like you can't be that mean. That was pretty funny, but I don't know. It was weird. It was, and then he started making excuses, and that was really weird. Saying he just got the gig 10 days ago, and he didn't make up all the jokes. It was just weird. Let me see. Oh, you didn't watch it, Tracy? Foil with more wrinkles, Janet? No. All right, let's try it again. I don't know. I didn't show it to you with this either, though, guys. And I think the pig needs the glasses, huh? I don't know. I kind of like the foil, you guys. I kind of like the foil. And how easy is that? You probably don't even have to paint it at that point. All right, let's wrinkle this up a little bit more. There we go. And then try to find a... It's hard because... Okay, and then... What's so funny? Oh my... Amy came out and she saw my big old ring light that I got for Christmas. It's huge. All right.
What did they say? You just lost $5 balls. Ooh. I don't know. Dude, I hit it crazy. Go. I hit it again.
All right. That's better, but I don't like the way that this isn't grasping onto it because I didn't make it long enough on there. But,
Oh, I never really got those though.
okay. I think it's super cute, you guys. All right, let's finish up these guys. I wish I did. I would have cut out another. Oh, I do have them. I do have them. Oh, they're a little bit bigger though. Oh, let's do this. These could be there. And let me paint these really quick. Since I have it out.
I don't even know what we said. No, I kind of that whole thing started. What? Because I was like, we're in the crib. Oh yeah, because Chris said, oh yeah, I want to go with your dad, or I want to talk about helping no, my dad's a golfer. My dad's a golfer, right? At the range, we get a range.
All right.
Play, whatever, right? And now all of a sudden, he's like, oh yeah, I want to go with your dad or whatever. And he's like, why? He's not even that good. He's not good. I thought he's not good. And I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
I was
and
like,
then Chris is like, oh, what the hell? Kevin's been hyping him up this whole time.
I'm like, what the hell? I'm like,
All right.
I was like, he doesn't
So let's go back to highlighting this guy. I'm going to get some straw. Or not straw. Let's try marigold. Let's try marigold. Let's see if this works. And instead of white, you know what? Let's get a little bit more white. Oh, I know, Jackie, right? It's fun to watch what everybody's wearing and stuff. That was really cool, too. All right, I'm trying to hide. Okay. All right, let's just highlight them a little bit with white here, and then we should be almost done. Okay. Just like that. And then we're gonna, with this bear, we're gonna highlight him with marigold. So I'm just to kind of give him more of a bear look. This little bear gives me kind of Winnie the Pooh vibes. And you guys, if you guys get the kit, you should probably do this highlighting before you put in the eyes and all of that. I'm going to go on since I have to give it another coat, I'm going to... It gives me kind of a Pooh vibes, the color of him, but a little bit. All right. Just gives it a little bit of highlight, and it's not so white. Shows belly a little bit. All right. All right. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. Let's get burnt umber again. And add another layer to the nose. It's kind of transparent. It's weird. All right. I will stage this and post the kit sale. They probably, I have Monday off, guys, so I work tomorrow. But since I have Monday off, I should be able to get these out Tuesday. If not, Wednesday or Thursday. It'll be sometime next week. Okay. Let's wait a little bit. This needs another coat. Since I did 2 glasses, I wasn't really gonna do that, but oh, I didn't sand this either. Gosh darn it. Doesn't look like it needs it much. Maybe on the little pieces you don't really have to sand a whole bunch. Okay. So let's get more of the fuchsia and see if we can. Oh no, you know what we should do? I'm going to get some cherry red. Cherry red was here. And see if we can get that snout to come out a little bit more. There we go. Maybe add a little bit of fuchsia so it's not so bright. It was kind of hiding back there. I couldn't really see his little snout. All right, much better. And then I'm gonna see if I can fix up this little mess here that I made. Pick up a little bit of fuchsia. See if I could turn this up a little bit. There we go. All right. Looks like I didn't do the entire. Let me get my really thin brush again and see if I can fix up this eye. His eye is a little wonky. And then fix this up since I kind of highlighted on his eye. Okay, we're set. We are good. And the trick to not making it look blotchy is your brush has to be dry and you really have to wipe most of it off on a towel or something. I'm telling you, that's the trick to it. It has to be really dry. Okay, let's do his little eyebrows. There's scored lines for the eyebrows. So you kind of just follow along. And then we're going to add a little bit of eyelashes. Just like that. And then we're going to, oh, his little ear has, I should have put some color underneath the ear, but let's do that. His snout. All right, and then we're gonna line his little folded ear here. It's a little bit more accentuated. And then just go all the way around the little piggy. Amy, when I showed it to her, she said, pig and kiss, piggy kisses. She was like really, she was having a hard time with it. It was pretty funny. And then I said, no, hogs and kisses. She's like, hogs are ugly. That's not a hog, it's a pig. Come on, Amy. It's just what they do, okay? She's like, that's a thing? I'm like, yes, it's a thing. And then I like to do his little smirk, smile. Just like that. And then for this guy, I'm gonna do the eyelashes a little different. And just go all the way around the eye. And then I'm just adding more eyelashes in between. Yeah, they still need cheeks, Corinne. I'll get there, I promise. Okay, let's do cheeks on both of these guys. And it's gonna be another, do I want cherry red or do I want burgundy, deep burgundy? I think this guy needs to be cherry red. Let's see what he looks like. And then you just gently add some color to the cheeks. Okay. This needs a little bit more. And really rub it on there. And then let's see if this will look okay. Yeah, he looks fine. Didn't need burgundy, so we're good. Thank you, Dusty. All right, let's give this another light coat of burnt umber. And then we'll line this guy. Okay, get some black on the edge of my brush. And this is what makes the nose look darker. I'm gonna get a little bit more water. Okay, just like that. Let's give this another coat. And then get some antique maroon to shade the edges. Okay, just like that. And then for the end, let me get some white dried paint. And I need more white, more white, more white. All right. And then I just want to highlight the inside of it a little bit. And then we'll do the little bear's nose too. And this, when you do the highlighting, it just gives it a little bit texture. It's not so it's just black. right, that's good. Oh, the nose. So I'm just gonna rub some white on here. And then add a little highlight. Let me just add a little bit of white on certain areas. Okay, I think he's good. All right, now let's get a little brush and put the little highlights in his eyes. Okay, and then put the little highlights in him. Cute. Okay. Where are we? Where are we? Let's put some highlights. Oh, this needs liner. Line. Let's line this guy up. Make him stand out a little bit more. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put wiggle lines so it's not so... I didn't put eyebrows on this guy, so I'm just gonna put little strokes. And this just makes it easier to line. I'm gonna wiggle it around to make it look like it's his little fur. And it's easier to line everything when you do this. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. He needs a mouth. When you get the kit, you don't have to do all of this liner work. You don't have to. And then I don't know what kind of mouth I should put on him. I think I did this last time. Let's just do this. Bring it straight down and then put a smile on his face. He's a happy bear. Let's put a little. Okay. And then we're just going to put the highlight dots on. How do I put my stylus back when I'm going to use it again? Okay. Put the highlight dots on his eyes. Dip, dot, dot. Dip, dot, dot. Same with the piggy. Dip, dot, dot, dip, dot, dot. Okay. Now let's add eyes. Let's ink this first with antique wax. Waverly Antique Wax and my handy little sponge brush thing. And I just want to add color to the edges. Not a whole bunch. You don't have to do a whole bunch. If you get too much on it, get a wipey and just wipe it off. All right. So that one's done. Let's do the white one. See how it like needs some little definition on the edges here. That's why it's always fun to dirty it up a little bit. All right, just like that. Now let's glue everything together. I should have turned on my glue gun. I might need it. I might need it. Let's see if I can get it on. Okay, so this guy's gonna have Mr. Bear on it with the Be Mine on here. And the glasses, these are slightly, are they the same size? Oh, they're the exact same size. Why do I feel like one was bigger than the other? Something like that. And then this guy, I think I'm gonna have to hot glue the kiss on there. So I showed you both ways on the kiss. You could paint it or you can not paint it and do the foil. And then this little and will just be laying right on top of there. All right, let's start gluing. First I want to get, uh-oh, this was open. Uh-oh, how's that open? Let's just get wood glue and glue this guy on. And then get stick fast. And then just every so often, put a little tiny drop of glue. Try not to get on your hands. It does make a mess. And you can't see my little highlights now. I might add one over here afterwards. That one, not sure. I'm gonna have to leave that on there or paint over it. All right. So just stick that on there. Thank you, Michelle. Aw, Sue, thank you. Thanks, guys. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Okay, let's get some wood glue on this guy. If it's a big piece of wood, I like to use wood glue as much as I can. And then if it's little tiny pieces like this, stick fast is really good. Ah, I'm almost out of this stick fast. fast. I've been using it a lot. All right, and then some on here. Too much. I don't want to touch it with my finger, but I'm going to try to wipe some of it off. Throw that away, because if not, I'll touch it and that'll be a mess. Okay, and add his little glasses. Everybody gets glasses. You get some glasses. I go up a little. I can still kind of. Oh shoot! I'll stay there. All right. Like that, and then I don't know how to glue this down. Should I just use hot glue on this one? I think I'm gonna have to wait for the hot glue, but this is basically it. I'm just gonna stick fast the little "and" on here for Hugs and Kisses. This again are 2 new kits. And I'll sell the stencils separately, so that way if you want them or don't want them, I won't include it in the price of the kit. Oh, I didn't need it full. Oh, I can't glue it yet, you guys. This has to be glued down. Can't do that when I'm out of the camera. Okay, so this is the 2 pieces. Oh, you can't really see it. Let's go up and down. Still can't see it, huh? There we go. Okay, so I guess I could just put it on this part here. I think I let it dry before I put it on there, but and then what I want to do, I think he needs some ribbon. Yeah, then I'll just hot glue the little kiss on there, you guys. That'll be cute. All right, let me thought that would be cute to put a little ribbon on there. Thank you, Lori. Corinne, this will be, yes, I think I'm going to put it on Etsy. It's going to be an SVG file along with a drawing, a JPEG drawing. So in the kit, you will not get a line drawing of these little guys. It's just going to be the kit, because everything for you to make it is already on there. Usually when I give you line drawings, it's so that you can follow the pattern, but this has everything scored on there, so, which is why I'm not doing that. So give me, I'll stage this and then put them up on my page with the prices of the kits once I figure all that out. And then, uh-oh, now that this glue is on, I can, and then that way you guys can order the kits if you want. All right, here's that guy. That's super cute. I could have moved this over a little bit, really stuck on. Okay, and then for this one, I'm going to include a scrap of red ribbon so that you can just put a bow on top of this little wood piece. I thought it looked really cute with the piece of fabric bow. Okay. So you get a piece of ribbon and try to take all of the Lori. I know the piggy is really cute, huh? Lori, I'm gonna have an intervention with you now. I have to tell you, I cleaned up 2 of my shelves behind me and my big shelf where I put all of my finished product. So you need to start making one of those kits. All right, and then which way is it? Oh, it's this way. So I'm just going to add glue to the top here and stick this on. Just like so. Lori, it wasn't closets. I told you I had to clean a lot of stuff out. Not just closets. It was closets and my craft area. So you could at least do one of the kits. Start off with one of the earlier kits. How about that? And then when I do another closet, then you can do another kit. It's Let's Make a Deal now with Lori Bush. All right, did my camera move? It moved again. How did I do that? I do not know how it's moving, you guys. I'm so sorry. It's like really bent. Okay, here are the 2 kits. Fun, fun. You could do that, see, in one night, and you could have cute little Valentines for February 14th. So I'll post this in a little bit and then you guys can decide if you want a kit or not, or wait for me to post it on Etsy. I will get it on Etsy. I don't know about tonight, but maybe tomorrow. And that'll include the line drawing with the JPEG file. I thought this kiss is really cute. So, any questions? This camera view is horrible. I'm so sorry. Any questions? You guys have a good night. As soon as I make up more kits or more designs, I'm sure I'll be on again. That way you guys have access to make all this cuteness. I thought they turned out really cute. I'm really happy with it. And you could, if you want, you could put hogs and kisses if you wanted to. I think it's kind of self-explanatory, except if you show it to Amy. She's never heard of it, ever. So, you guys have a nice evening. I will be posting this soon, and we'll see you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.